Hey everybody, it's Bruce with a short overview of something in Module 3. It's called Complete Module 3 Problem Set 2 because it's the second problem set in this class and it's in Module 3. So the first thing you want to note is the, Sunday due date. That's when everything is due. And it stays open until 6 a.m. on Tuesday, October 12th, all right? I'm not going to go through the purpose and the skills, but I want you to go, I'm going to walk you through what you need to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to click on the link, which is going to take you to GitHub Classroom. You're going to accept the assignment like I just did. You're going to wait a few seconds and then hit refresh. And then you're going to click on the URL, which is going to bring you to your repository for this assignment. The next thing you're going to need to do is follow the workflow development that you did in Module 2 to clone down your work for this problem assignment. So the steps in this particular exercise are going to have you write 3 different Python scripts, 3 different Python programs. And I go through the steps for each one, what you need to do. And the first one is a simple pay program or pay calculator where I've given, it says here, the program should ask a person for the number of hours worked and output using print the following information: the number of hours worked, their pay rate, the gross pay that they received, the taxes taken out, and the net pay, what they take home in their paycheck. Now, I've given you $25 per hour as the pay rate, and the tax rate is 12.5%. So again, you need to write a script that follows these steps and produces output similar to what you see here. The next problem is one called Calculate Body Mass Index, where the program should output the following information: the weight, the height, and the calculated BMI, body mass index. And again, I've given you the formula on how to calculate the BMI, just so you know. So you'll use that there, all right? And then you'll follow these steps and you'll produce output that looks like similar to this. It doesn't need to exactly look like this, but again, I need you to output these things right here. And then the last is a travel time calculator, where I want you to write a program that calculates the travel time between 2 locations. And the program should output the following: the starting location, the ending location, the distance between the 2 locations, and the travel duration. Use 60 miles per hour for your calculation. So again, I want you to rename I want you to follow these steps here. I'm not going to go through them. So here on my example, it said enter the starting location, Portland. Enter the ending location, Seattle. Enter the distance, 174 miles. So given that, we know where we started, we know where we ended, we know the distance, and again, we know that we can go 60 miles per hour in our vehicle, and that will take 2.99 hours to go that far. So again, your job is going to be to write Python code that does all this stuff, all right? So after you're all done, and again, read the instructions very carefully, it's going to want you to create 3 different .py files, 3 different scripts. And you're going to, and let me just go right back up here, you're going to need to put at the top of each script the IPO, the inputs, the processes or calculations that you're going to need to perform, and the outputs, all right? So again, I want you to read this information very carefully. When you're all done with it, you're going to save, stage, commit, and push your work back to GitHub, kind of like you've done in Module 2. And when you're all done, I want you to submit the words ready to grade here on the assignment in Canvas, all right? Before that, I want you to make sure that, of course, that you've gone through the entire modules, the entire contents of the module. And there's one document here specifically at the top of assignments called Coding Best Practices. And this is the way that you should make your code readable, you should make the output readable, and you should place comments properly in your code to describe certain things that are going on in the code, all right? So that's it with regard to this particular problem set number 2 for Module 3. If you have any questions, let me know in Slack. Thanks for watching.